Good day, gentle people! Welcome back to my channel. I'm your favorite Mr. 42, your host for today. Before we start, I would like to point out that in the description you'll find a link to my Discord server. This is an excellent way to get in touch with me. Now let's get on and have a crack at some science deniers. I would like to welcome the latest channel member, Citizen9. Thank you very much for your support. We're gonna start off today with Gary Wybenga. I already released a short on this yesterday, but I didn't push it to the YouTube subscribers. And that's exactly for this reason.
Here's a quick little video to try to illustrate to certain globies who don't seem to understand Polaris angles. Now, this is what they usually come up with. Most of them, they have all these little parallel lines and they say, they got the angle and they claim it hits Polaris, this little dot. Now, in their model, this little dot is gigantic.
Yes, it is gigantic. In reality, not just in our model.
So if you want to take what they say about that, you can say, oh, okay. They all point to Polaris because that's 44 million miles in diameter. And this is only, 12 something in diameter, which means each one of those would intersect with Polaris.
And Gary proves again that he knows nothing about reality or our model. The parallel lines are caused by the distance, not by its size.
Now here's the problem. And you got to remember, 44 million mile diameter. It's not going to move. It's going to stay here because according to globies, the sky isn't moving.
And that's another perfect example of his misunderstanding. The sky is absolutely moving. But for the argument that he's making right now, it is not important, so I'm not going into that.
So here's the Earth. We're going to go around the sun, 6 months later. We're over here, and here's our tilt. What we're going to have is when it comes over here, that's 186 million miles from here to here. Not around here, but from here to here, the other side. So remember, 44 million mile diameter, that's not even going to come close to over here. So even if I put all their little, little lines to Polaris, aimed at a 44 million mile diameter Polaris, oops, it's not over here.
You're right, Gary. It is not over there. Again, you demonstrate perfectly you have absolutely no clue about the scale of reality. Let's rotate your cute little diagram, split it in two and move those way, way apart. The end result will be that 1 pixel is equal to 1 astronomical unit. Take this distance, multiply it by 25,000 and you understand how far away Polaris really is.
It's over there. So that's an impossibility. The model for Polaris angles doesn't work on a globe orbiting the sun.
That's absolutely wrong, Gary. It doesn't work in your heliocentric model because you failed. Again.
Now we also have another problem over here, and we're going to do star trails. We have these guys and they put these they look like a Ferris wheel star trails, vertical, up and down. Now, first of all, that's not even possible. That's just, it looks that way on the pictures because it's a 2D image and it can't represent three-dimensional space that you're looking at.
Sorry, Gary. Is your imaginary dome suddenly also two-dimensional? If not, you're gonna have the same problem in your own explanation.
So anyhow, well, let's just give them that. Let's say it's rotating on its axis right here. It's giving a perfect circle star trail. So it's circling, but here's the problem. This Earth is also orbiting around the sun. It's orbiting, it's going around. Now, where is the motion for that? Because that's happening simultaneously to the Earth rotating on its axis.
Oh dear, Gary lost his sense of time. Gary, honest question. How long do you think it takes to create a star trail picture?
So you would have to have that secondary motion. You can't have a perfect circle in this model of an Earth rotating while orbiting the sun.
I would say you completely lost it, but I doubt you ever had it.
Now also we have star paths. So if this is the night side facing out to the stars, we see the stars follow the exact same path across the sky every 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4.1 seconds.
Oh, he's gonna do that again. What an idiot.
You have the Earth orbiting the Sun, which means when I get a little over here around this circle, looking out away from the Sun, I'm going to have a problem because there is no way the same stars could be crossing over my sky where I live every night exactly the same amount of time, or every 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4.1 seconds. It cannot be the same as there.
Gary, here's a hint. Space is three-dimensional. How often do you need to hear this?
Now, as we get to this side, we're going to look out here. It would have to be completely different stars again, or crossing a completely different path across my sky. But no, the same path every 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4.1 seconds.
Let me try this another way. Let's say that your face is part of your horrifying universe. On either side of the Sun, your face is visible from the night side of the Earth. This is evident by your eyes being able to see both sides as well, without anything blocking it. Do you get it now?
How many times do globies tell us we don't have a model? I mean, every day almost I hear it. Where's your model? Where's your model? You don't have a model. Well, guess what? Neither do you. You have a statement of what you say your model is, but your statement falls far short. It's been weighed in the balances and found lacking.
What is lacking is your logic, your understanding, and your intelligence. Let's go to CC Quiz.
The video that I posted the other day, yesterday, with the three suns.
Ah yes, now I remember why this video is in my library. The Quickie Blinder did a video about this subject this morning. I'll put a link in the description. I just thought it was lacking some information. Let's skip to that part.
Do you realize that our moon is the only satellite out there that is not revolving? Just happens to be here.
No, it doesn't just happen to be here, and it does rotate. It just rotates very slowly. The reason we only see one face is because it's been orbiting the Earth for so long, it's in what's called synchronous rotation, so it's tidally locked. It takes about 28 days to go around the Earth, but it also takes 28 days to rotate once, which is why we only see one face.
A 1 in a zillion chance. It just happens to be our moon.
I'll take back over, Quickie. Thank you very much. CC, it's actually quite common. Essentially all the large moons in the solar system are tightly locked to their planet. It is not a random occurrence. It happens because the gravitational gradient from the planet exerts a drag on the rotation of the moon that gradually slows it down until its rotation and its orbit are in sync.
A moon starts out with its own rotational frequency, but the gravitational attraction to the planet is stronger on the side closer to the planet, and so it distorts the moon into an egg shape, which is greatly exaggerated here. As the moon continues to orbit and rotate on its axis, those bulges swing out of alignment with the planet, and so the gravitational force on them is constantly pulling them back into alignment, and this slows the rotation of the moon until it is locked to the planet. If the moon is initially rotating too slowly, this same mechanism can speed it up until it's locked.
I think it's pretty funny that gravity is the answer again. No wonder flat earthers try to destroy gravity so desperately.
Wake the fuck up.
And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video enough to hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed yet, hit that button as well. Also, check the description for more information. This has been Mr. 42, out. Don't panic.